So hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So today is a new series. We'll be starting Polity. So this will be very helpful for your NPSC combined technical, combined education, as well as for other exam also. So mon history we complete this time medieval history we shuru and now I'm going to start Polity. So we'll go side by side. And before I start my class, I'd like to announce that mock test is still on. If you want to join, you can contact in the WhatsApp number, and also in the community channel you can check it out. So those who are interested, you can join. And so let us start with the class. So history of Indian Constitution. So polity is an important part of every exam. Combined technical combined education and civil services or NSSB ekta polity but the question expect polity. So let us start with the class, that is history of Indian Constitution. It is we will be doing some questions, and it will be step by step, and also MCQ solve kuro. So let us start with the class. So first though history of Indian Constitution. First history though kina shuru the first though Regulating Act of 1773. So puila de India though under British government though history the ke juglu though 1600 de in British manando India de land kurse. It is 1600 bridge de 1757 de in India ke defeat means the battle of Plassey de Sirajudullah ke defeat kurse British manaba aro battle of Plassey 1757 idu ba consolidate kurse India la British kanwa India de rule korala. That means foreign occupation or colonization. So 1757 battle of Plassey kilishe. It is 1764 de battle of Boxer kilishe. Battle of Plassey or battle of Boxer do edu duita sabse important war is because after that British kamba consolidate kurse India de power. So asti takan idu means takan consolidate kurna inga Treaty of 1765 de Treaty of Allahabad idu sign kurse. Oda deba dual government set up kurse. Dual government in the sense like idu king kamba tan army sabo holi poisa do sob British kamba thu inga. So dual system do idu daisha. So inga hua bijde last day British government idu oda de crown daisha. Crown means king queen kamba rule kodaisha. So asti India de takan nijor la niyam nijor la rule da ana shuru korisha. So 1765 pa dual government shuru korna. Last day 1773 de because idu East India Company ba judicial to East India Company de bishi kiko they were very corrupted poisa la mamla de especially kiki kan tax collection kan tan bishi manu rich aro because of that British crown gamba like dana British king gamba tan idu notice kurse. So because of that 1763 de for the first time takan legislation as India de, that is the Regulating Act of 1773. So Regulating Act of 1773 de ki hojiglu do first idu Governor of Bengal do Governor General of Bengal banai disha. Before 1773 Governor General do bishi daisha means governor do bishi daisha, that is tinda governor daisha Bengal la aro Bombay la aro Madras la. So idu tinda governor daisha. So after the Regulating of 1773 idu tinda do ekta means Governor of Bengal de do Governor General of Bengal mata shuru je aro first Governor General of Bengal to kun da shuru do Warren Hastings section. So idu Warren Hastings patai dual system do bon kodisha. Dual system because before 1773 de do dual system juli de dual system mane like poisa do British kamba chalo and administration to Indian king kamba chalo. So because of that India manon duk pa ase aro British manan edu especially edu takan kun India deje tan do rich na tax collection guna tan ri sogone edu awareness things ba dikise do because of that tai do pura system do bon gudise do dual system do bon gudise awareness things ba and he is the first governor general of Bengal so after that tai Supreme Court be established kuje at Calcutta only the Supreme Court do must like edu mana district court nisha dekse power do like iman like power to thakane just for the state of Bengal province karne aro tai 1774 established kuje aro first judge of the Calcutta High Court to kun deje Elijah MP kana so tai first judge deje idu Calcutta la Supreme Court so mo gushi ge tinda governor general tinda governor deje that is Bombay Madras aro Bengal so Bombay or Madras to idu taila under the kam gro that is idu governor general Bengal to idu didalo dibe tangorla deje rank to power to bishi deje aro it prohibited the servants of the company from engaging in any private or accepting bribes or presents for the natives because of corruption cases ido takan ban gorise means ito do iku gifts can be accept nokro iku bribes can be accept nokro aro British common ba tight control deje ido company ke East India company da because the company da corrupt thina jai so it required the court of directors to report on revenue civil and military affairs so here a question what can we expect is that the governor general the regulating act of 1773 ba ki expect kore ki first governor general of Bengal do kon deje awareness things remember this Supreme Court be established kuje Calcutta 1774 aro Bombay or Madras to tal under the kuje so this is the regulating act of 1773 next 1773 de kuje ki after 10 years ekta notun legislation anibo kuje so because of that regulating act la next act to pitch in the act 1784 denishe that is 1773 bijde after 10 years that is 1784 or 83 84 10 years bijde tan ekta notun legislation anishe that is a pitch in the act so the pitch in the act pa ki koise gele to in companies Indian territory for the first time called British possession in India so India la territory lo so British possession na hoise aro system of double government shuru korse system of double government in the sense like edu India de edu legislation means ekta do board of directors koi board of court of directors idomba edu paisa business la mamla so aro the administration na board of control ba show edu ase court of directors means for example RBI ba paisa la mamla so aro parliament ba edu ki koi policies kan British affairs kan edu so gaza so in by which act edu board of directors be koi aro board of control edu dita to kode wase shuje pitch in the act 1784 direction so next edu which the next act to Charter Act of 1813 anishe the Charter Act of 1813 though we know that one study kurshi ki 1773 ba because bishi company de bishi corruption no kone because company to corrupt dekshe so because of that itu British parliament itu England de thaman thambi buji jese ki thala under de kam gorele to itu paisa sob to uthai ne jo so by 1813 to aste itu British parliament ba itu kabza kor dise itu India do that is tana power do sob chini loise aro ki korse abolish the trade monopoly of the company in India except for tea and trade in China so the trade monopoly means kali takan East India company ekla trade kori dekhi India de East India company ido company do East India company so ido monopoly to hatai dije ala company na trade korbo so ido monopoly to hatai dije except for tea aro China trade in China aro trade in tea do East India company exclusive rate tan tea de grow bare aro tan China dibi tan ekla trade korbo ido deksha na aro 1813 dikhe joglo to the first time Christian missionary ka na western education takan spread kora shuru hoje so after that the Charter Act of 1813 bijde 1833 so we know that ido monopoly to hatai dije do 1813 de monopoly to 18 Charter Act of 1813 ba hatai dije except for tea aro China lo the trade kora East India company so By the Act of 1833, itu bi takan monopoly hatai dije. That means ita do sob mono ti de trade korobara sob mono China lo de korobara monopoly do hatai dije. Aro 1833 ki karne important ase boli do mon age de Governor General of Bengal lekje. First ase Governor of Bengal lekje do. So itu designation do kita change kurje. The Regulating Act of 1773 de change kurje do. So Governor of Bengal do ita do Governor General of Bengal hoje. Na itu Governor General of Bengal do 1773 de kuche do. So itu ita do ki kuche Governor General of Bengal do hatai dina by the Charter Act of 1833 Governor General of India kori dise tala title do nami change kurala je. So nami change aro tala power bi change kori je. So Governor General of Bengal do Governor General of India. That means ita to Bengal ekla nina sob India la Governor General aro tala first Governor General of India to kon Lord William Bentinck. So Lord William Bentinck to bishi important ase history re because taiba sati ban korje sati to ki ase bole to sati to for example yede tala husband ekta mori na je. So Hindu la tradition do take julol le idu damde maiki bi udo juide jam korna murol lai. This was a social disease, means social ido means tangma practice take social practice to ido hatai dise. Ido social evil to hatai dise by Lord William Bentinck. Aro ido sati to kun lode milai na do prevent korse bole to Lord William Bentinck ekjon manu dekhe Raja Ram Mohan Roy. So itu manu dita milai na sati to ban korse. So itu aro osa do Raja Ram Mohan Roy la original amro Ram Mohan Roy dekhe holebe itu raja do kon ba dise bole to itu tage Akbar 2 ba dise. Itu nam do Akbar 2. So remember this. So Charter Act of 1833 kile important ase bole to because first Lord Governor General of Bengal do Governor General of India kori dise first and Lord William Bentinck first section itu aro itu 1833 bado trade with China aro tea do itu fully monopoly to bon kori dise. So this is the Charter Act of 1833. Next, Charter Act of 1853. So Charter Act of 1853 do ki ase bole to Charter Act of 1853 to ki ase bole to last charter series ase do aro edo Governor General Legislative Council establish korse aro ki koi open competition for civil services to like in spirit to hoi jaise aro Macaulay committee ba civil service open korle 1854 de kore. So Charter Act of 1853 do hoi ja. Next, Government of India Act 1858. So 1773 Regulating Act 1784 Peace in the Act 1813 1833 1853 itu 1853. So because of this ido British government British rule the India de thaka karne because of that many problem olaje. Why? Because British manondo ido Hindu ido India kan especially udu damde India to Hindu mano Muslims ido bishi dakje. So especially Hindu or Muslim do maximum dakje do population do. Because of that ido British manondo takan ido Hindu Muslim kanna bishi ki koi takan discriminate kora shuru ja or tana personal lives de means tana religion de interfere kora shuru ja. It means like for example Nagaland de we are all Christian for example. So Christian was do suppose Nagaland de like rule aise just theoretically ki China mano aise China mano ba aina war kiline do Nagaland to kabja korse. So itu the China kan moangi impose kora shuru, that is Christian nina ton Buddhism follow means tana religion to moangi impose korle chare Taoism itu tana religion na Taoism. So suppose tana religion the mongi impose kurshule, we will not be happy with the activities of the Chinese people on us. So similarly British monondo Hindu Muslim nana means tana personal life se tange convert kurle try kurse. We can see that Charter Act of 1813 the sai shukle do say that Christian missionaries allow kura shuru je India de. That means ki means tana forcible conversion kurle try kurse, like British kondo India de Christianity ane wole try kuri dekse. Some it was good but mostly it backfired because India the already religion ekta dekse, that is Hindu Muslim bishi dekse, Buddhist kan Jain, and we know that India is the fountainhead of many religion, that is Hinduism dekse, Buddhism bi dekse, aro Jainism bi ase, aro etu Ajivika sect. So many religion do India de bishi dekse. The origin of many religion can be traced back to India. So because of that there was a growing need, means manala mojode ekdam gusa hoda shuru hoise ki British manon means tan bishi tan religious matter de bishi effect koreche. For example kita British army de India manon ge recruit koreche, tange army de tana Enfield rifle de do banduk de takan edo pula do banduk de takan fats dali deise, to cow aro pig la fat bi dali deise. So cow is very religious to Hindus first of all, aro pig to very edu do halal means tan do Muslim manon edu gauri do nakhai. So because of that edu British army de India manon bishi deise, so takan idangla rifle de edu cow or pig to dalina tana fat to dalina banduk borolai. So because of that it affected their religious beliefs. So there was a growing hatred towards the British army. So 1857 they finally explode korse by the revolt of 1857. Revolt of 1857 there we can see that Raja edo Rani Lakshmi Bai aro Bahadur Shah Zafar idon sob olaise. So after that 1857 bijide Government of India Act finally 1858 te takan pass korse ekta law. So ido good government act aja. So udu damde mon Governor General of India takislo edike finally takan viceroy maiti dise viceroy. So first the Governor General of Governor of Bengal dekse na first do. So Governor of Bengal dekse edu is the Governor General of Bengal dekse, edu is Governor General of India or finally viceroy. Governor General of Bengal do 1773 ra regulating act ba naam dise. Governor General of India do the Charter Act of 1833 ba naam change korse, or finally the Government Act of 1858 ba naam do Governor General of India do viceroy de change korise. So the question will come that who was the first viceroy of India. So first viceroy to kon dekse Lord Canning dekse, Canning, aro udade Secretary of State for India be appoint korse. It will look after the affairs of the British in India. So it 1858 president next 1861 the pass 1861 the Indian Council Act of 1861 one the representative institution shuru hoise with the law making process, aro recognized portfolio system, aro import viceroy the issue ordinances. Recognized portfolio system means for example PWD minister aro health minister idonge portfolio goido. So idon sob do portfolio do ido by the Charter Act of 1861 do anise. So 1861 important dike ajoge ido portfolio system do. Next do 1861 bijde we in between this 1885 28 of December 1885 de ki born hoise Indian National Congress. So Indian National Congress to 1885 28 December de established korse by and under the presidency of W.C. Banerjee, founded by A.O. Hume. So INC kanba tagan they started to raise demand for the people of India. So because of that the Indian Council Act 1892 pass korse tan. So Indian Council Act 1892 ki ajobole do non official member do Central and Legislative Council atai dise, aro takan edo budget de discuss korle aro question do raise kurule idu power disha poila to budget to town means India de budget bi pass kore chilo so idu budget to discuss kurle power dagna holibi 1892 de idu budget to discuss kurle power disha so this is the Indian Council Act of 1892 so 1892 which is the next though Indian Council Act of 1909 very important because 1909 ke jogle do idu communal electorate introduce korje in communal electorate so communal electorate ke jogle do for example suppose idu India so ede Bengal de Muslim manon bishi deisha Muslim manon so we know that Indian National Congress to 1885 de establish korje no itu nishna 1906 de Muslim League form korje so Muslim League to Muslim manon karne alag separate takan because in they fear that itu India do Indian National Congress to Muslim Hindu kon ba full hoise so Muslim kon takan endanger kora feel kore so 1906 Muslim League 30th of December 1906 de Muslim League to form korje so Muslim League kon takan Muslim manon kene alag means alag separate takan mangi deisha so itu British manon ba itu opportunity jole na takan divide and rule policy ane ule try korje divide and rule policy means takan jagra nekro hulibi tan jui dalu do tan Hindu or Muslim mojode so that easier to rule them separately so because of this itu communal electorate to enter korje that means suppose ekta jaga de Muslim manon bishi ase means 90% Muslim ase so udu jaga de kali Muslim kane means Muslim kane candidate ulo means uda de Hindu capable tagiliwe like they will not be elected Muslim manone elect kro udo separate jaga ba it's like Nagaland de for example Nagaland de aine shukle do muguk chong de kale like aw mano e takan tang appoint kro means alak jat kan aina more capable actually they will not be eligible to be elected so iduge communal electorate ko so communal electorate to like election on the basis of religion so ida 1909 do idu mano la kamaje morley minto morley do idu secretary isha Lord Minto daisha idu Lord Minto daisha idam de tela viceroy do so morley the secretary or Minto do viceroy daisha so iduwa ki koje separate electorate that is Muslim members were to be elected only by Muslim voters idone Lord Minto ke father of communal electorate pe ko aro for the first time idu viceroy la idu executive council de ekta Indian manu jen gorse poila de India manu like totally takan enter gor tana holebe finally 1909 de India manu ekta join gorse that is Satyendra Sinha to 1909 la important facts take joglo to that is Morley Minto reform introduced it is also known as Morley Minto reform so which act is also known as the Morley Minto reform that is Indian Council Act of 1909 aro ke joglo to taiba itu separate electorate to introduce korja aro for the first time India mano appoint korje to the executive council that is the Satyendra Sinha so I hope you all understood this so let us go to the next that is next to 1909 that is Government of Act 1909 so 1909 bijito to 1919 bijit anishe so 1919 so Government of India Act 1909 to sabse like short lived legislation daje short lived legislation means tai 2 saal bhi hoina alag rule anina change koriche so the Indian Council Act of 1909 is the most short lived legislation in India idu bijiten Government of India Act 1919 is introduced korje Government of India Act 1919 ke idu ke Montagu Chelmsford ko introduce korje that is Montagu the Secretary of State aro Lord Chelmsford to viceroy daise idu Secretary of State to kutiba anishe that is the Government of India that is 1858 the Good Governance Act that is introduced korje Secretary of State to we can see that the Government of India Act 1858 te Secretary of State to introduce কৰিছে ন so এইটো same practice to man follow কৰে যে that is এইটো 1858 te চলাটো so Secretary of State we are using this এইটো মন্দিকে দেখছে আৰু Viceroy to Lord Chancellor দেখছে so Government Act 1919 তে কি আনিছে বলে তো bicameralism আনিছে very important bicameralism তে কি আছে বলে তো House to back করে দিছে into Legislative Assembly আৰু Legislative Council এইটো দুটা আনিছে হলিবে নাগাল্যান্ড তো কি আছে নাগাল্যান্ড তো we see that এইটো নাগাল্যান্ড তো ইনকা Legislative Council নাই so only Legislative Assembly আছে so নাগাল্যান্ড তো কি আছে একটা unicameral আছে unicameral means খালি একটা আছে হলিবে কোনবা state তো for example কি কয় Maharashtra এইটো অন্তত Legislative Assembly আৰু Legislative Council বেজা Legislative Assembly to itu MLA kan aja আৰু Legislative Council to itu bi alag process pa appoint কৰে so itu dita to alag aja so itu Legislative Assembly or Council of practice to Government of India 1990 ba introduce কৰিছে so itu কি system কি কয় that is diarchy to diarchy to bicameralism গৈ দিকে introduce bicameralism itu আছে so আৰু diarchy be introduce কৰিছে diarchy means কি আছে বলে তো central or provincial subject to alag alag কৰিছে means center আৰু state la subject to alag alag কৰিছে for example itu mon eta to India the union list or state list mate state list itu matlab কি আছে diarchy to in simple terms for example center de কি আছে center de mon la matter to defense আছে defense আৰু banking itu আছে that means kali central government authority is yede state government gan authority ne in defense and banking like state government nagaland banduk pana shuru korna bro that is state government makedebi banduk panauna bro similarly state government nagaland government makedebi paisa print nokro it all depends on the union government upon is similarly state list for example state list for example PWD to police you don't sub that is state government ekla power আছে de jirola Nagaland police Mizoram police idonista so edo subject to edo ange diarchy ko state or central subject to alag alag korna so edo Government of India Act 1919 ba introduce koise diarchy so mane ki chance ko diarchy introduce koise aro ko nisna Legislative Assembly or Legislative Council to edo bicameralism introduce koise those আৰু separate electorate edo Government of India 1909 ta kodo edo first to Muslim karne deksha olibe ida to Sikh Punjabi kange Christian Anglo Indian or European kange takan extend korise আৰু UPSC that is Central Public Service Commission edo be under the Government of India 1919 established korise আৰু Simon Commission karne provision deksha next तो 1919 de takan provision dina disi ki after 10 years that is 1929 de takan aro edo legislation to revise kuro na tikina deksha that is after 10 years olibe problem dike jogule to 1919 biji de takana British Parliament takana edo England debi like political turmoil bish deksha so because of that government be change jo uda be prime minister kan deksha king be deksha but prime minister ba rule koresha so because of that edo British Parliament kan turmoil dhakarne takan edo 1919 Government of India 1919 de dina deshi ki after 10 years legislation ani hote this 1929 de kalibe because of the changes in the government in Britain edo tanba juldi korina 2 years ahead korje that is 1927 de tan ekta commission establish korje so edo commission do Simon Commission kore because idula head to Simon dekje aro taiki karne form korje for constitutional reform idu ani bole India de. So 1919 la under de deksha aro report on the condition of India under government in 1919 aro the 7 member deksha aro Indian takana ya de. And because of that India manu odade protest kurse. So the question will come that why was Simon Commission protested? Because there was no Indian member in it. Because India la matter de India manu nathikle kun foreigner kamba is like now idu Nagaland assembly de minister kan the plan manu aina rule gorle mon kushe bona. So like that Simon Commission ba idu establish kurse Indian member takana. So protest bi dekje aro idu ba recommend kurse idu hierarchy to mean state aro union subject to hatai dibi kona aro idu next to Simon Commission PhD ke je the Government of India Act 1935. So Government of India Act 1935 is a very lengthy legislation because mala Indian Constitution be part of it to Indian Constitution be part of it to it is we derive some of the powers from here. So first the All India Federation the case gulo idu princely state oda de British la territory eklan ina Maharaja Maharani komi dekse. So idu ange anina ekta federation form gona dekse. So idu takan parana ide aro subject to federal provincial or residency do takan change kurje aro residency board viceroy dekse aro do direct do odo legislative assembly council do hatai dina center de ani dije. So idu center de ana de kina ajikali kina die Lok Sabha Rajya Sabha idu. So idu direct idu center de anise and separate electorate to idu depressed class women and laborers aro RBI Reserve Bank of India 1935 established kurje aro Federal Public Service Commission established kurje and Provincial Public Service Commission and Joint Public Service Commission. That means mona state Public Service Commission NPSC to sab to Government of India 1935 pa alna ja aro Federal Court be established kurje by the Government of India Act 1935. Next to 1947 de finally Government of India Act 1947 India finally independence paule tamde do British government the last legislation do 1947 la Indian Independence Act pass korse. So idu British rule ke hatai dina Indian rule anise aro viceroy la office hatai dije ar secretary of state la hatai dije aro India aro Pakistan ke bak kori dije aro governor general do and provincial governments as constitutional nominal head means tangi the power ko dene kali nominal head aja aro drop the title of emperor of India be hatai dije. So after that first governor general of India do Lord Mountbatten deksha aro Indian governor general do C Rajagopalalachari deksha. So the Government of the Act 1947 do Indian independence paule tamde the legislation pass korse. It means that the Government of India Act 1947 ko ase ki ita do British manon eku power na India de. So tana ki remaining kan ki sab to hatai dije. That is for example viceroy office to hatai dije. Viceroy do mon edo Government of India Act 1858 ba introduce korala je edu hatai dije aro Secretary of State edu be 1858 pa act pa anado edu be hatai dije aro British la power do mon India la obode na do means India are free to make their own rules and regulation. They are free to make their own constitution. So this the Government of India Act 1947 ba edu anise. So edu which the first Governor General of India to Mountbatten deksha or first Indian kushuklo to C Rajagopalalachari deksha. So this is the history of all the legislation that was passed up to 1947. So the question is that into Indian independence paise. So ida do India la full power je ki tam nijor la constitution banao. So itu constitution first of all constitution ke ase sabi dunia de rules and regulation na thaka tak to dunia age na jago. That is a basic rule. That means the school de ini kushi le do there will be chaos tago aro anarchy tago. Anarchy means equal rules and regulation na mano kushi aina mano kushi uthai na jago. So one day India the rules na dekle one day ekjin dictator abo tai India the rule korna jajabo tai mori jabo alo alako. So because of that there is need a constitution. So what is a constitution? Basically constitution it is a set of rules, set of laws na, written or unwritten, taiba ki kore that dictates the power of the legislative, the executive and the judiciary. Means mohala functions to stop idu constitution ba pakro aru idu likhinan thakilibe na thakilibe idu do rules ta thakole. So idu first constitution na idea to kunba dishikule da Mr. M.N. Roy 1934 de dicha. So Indian National Congress pa first demand korche Constituent Assembly 1935 de. So our government of India ko kushi ki idu mon demand to fulfill grow through the August of 1940 de. So after India got independence idu finally the constitution draft korle aste takan preparation banai diche. So idu constitution advisor to Mr. B.N. Rao dekha and idu drafting committee constitution draft korle kon ba head koriche Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar ase. So idu dekha constitution to so constitution banao karne to manu lagi to Constituent Assembly. So constitution ekta banao gole to members lagibo aro edu takan representation lagibo sob jaga ba. That means ekta jaga wala ekla ne, that is north, south, east, west aro Christian, Muslim, Sikh, Jain, Buddhist sob aina takan edu deliberate karne do constitution to takan draft kora shuru hoje. So udu ke Constituent Assembly ke to draft the constitution ekta manu group of manu dekhe to tanke Constituent Assembly dekhe. So idula total membership to 296 dekhe members to aro princely state means kingdom kamba Maharaja Maharani aro idu raja idu onso pa 93 anisha idu ase. So idu Constituent Assembly to takan 11 session dekhe, means constitution draft kore dan 2 years 11 months or 18 days takan like discussion over discussion dan idu rule dalona na dalunga discussion kora lastly takan November 26 1949 de takan finally do draft kore khotom hoje November 26 de aro takan 11 session dekhe do, means session de takan log pobo discuss koro inga deliberate kurina 2 years lagi 1947 baloina 26 of November 1949 tak tan deliberate korche 2 years 11 months and 18 days dojde finally tan idu means tan draft to khotom korche November 26 de dojde January 24 de finally tan final session dekhe oda de tan aina sob mano sign korina ki idu as mona constitution guna last de January 26 1950 de tan idu mona constitution da finally power de. So so first of all question duta ke jogle to kita draft khotom hoje, that is finally drafted to November 26 1950 olive when did the constitution come on the power is January 26 1950s. So this is the answer. Next to idu constitution panawole to first meeting to December 9 1946 te nok pasha. It is a first president edu Constituent Assembly the first president to Dr. Rajendra Prasad dekhe udu aro duita vice president dekhe S.G. Morja aro V.T. Krishnamachari edu dekhe. So drafting committee de alag committee ase, that is Union Powers Committee de Jawaharlal Nehru ase, Union Constitution Committee de Jawaharlal Nehru, Provincial Constitution Committee to Sardar Patel, Drafting Committee de B.R. Ambedkar, Advisory Committee on Fundamental Rights, Minorities or Tribal to Sardar Patel, Rules of Executive Procedure to Dr. Rajendra Prasad, aro States Committee to Jawaharlal Nehru. So those are minor committee kando you can go through this, but the most important the drafting committee de. So drafting committee de Dr. B.R. Ambedkar bar lead korche aro these are some of the members of the drafting committee. So drafting committee to takan 2 years 11 months and 18 days kan draft korna last day 26th of January 1950 de establish korche. So So itu tamde constitution ekla nina mana Indian flag or Indian anthem, national flag on the power. So making of the constitution and enacting ordinary laws, ratified India's membership of the Commonwealth May 1959. National flag to July 22, 1947. National anthem to January 24, 1950. National song to January 24, 1950. Rajendra Prasad as the first president of India on January 24, 1950. So these are some of the dates you may need to remember. So one thing to care the national anthem to care the Jana Gana Mana. Jana Gana Mana national song to care that is Vande Mataram. So Jana Gana Mana do kunba baneja Rabindranath Tagore. Vande Mataram do Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. Ido baneja. So this is the entire history of the Constitution of India. So with this, I would like to conclude my video. And as I've said, if you want to attend the mock test, the link is provided in the description. Next class, we'll be doing MCQ. So thank you guys and all the best for exam. Thank you.